Hello and welcome. I'm the Theory Detective. In these lessons we'll uncover the mystery of music theory. Now that we have learned both the treble clef, using the G clef up here, and the bass clef, using the F clef down here, we've also learned the two prominent G's on the treble clef and the two prominent F's on the bass clef. Let's find the most common note of all, and that is C. Not G, not F, and not even A. C is the most common note, usually used for beginners, but also often used in intermediate and advanced music as well. So let's find it. Now we know right here is the G, if you have the treble clef and the bass clef in between. And then down here you see is the F. And if you notice, this one, the G is on the second line, and the F is on the second from the top. You actually count always from the bottom, but just for now, we're going to count from the top. 1, 2. So, we're going to find this C. There's the F, here's the F here, here's the G, and here's the G here. So we're going to find this C. We'll use red for it since it's new. F, G, A, because we're starting the alphabet again, A, B on the space, and C on the line. And you can do the same with the treble clef going down. There's your G, F on the space, E on the line, D on the space below, and finally C on the line. And I'm going to draw a nice big one here. Draw it as a whole note. We'll talk about different kinds of notes later on. But there you are, with the line going right through it. So there, in between the treble and the bass, we call that the middle C. So that's your special note. I'll write it here. Middle C. Now there are also 4 other C's that we're going to deal with. So let's find ones for the treble clef. Here we said this was G, so we start the alphabet again. There's our A, B, C. Ah, there we are. That was easy. So we're going to draw a new C right here. And since this one is on the treble clef, we're actually going to call it treble C. So I'll put that in here. So we have middle C, and now we have treble C. Now, if we go up from there, C, D, E, F, there's our G on the space. Now if we wanted to go higher, then we'd have to put another little line. These are actually called ledger lines. So we have G, A on the line, B on the space, and I'm going to put one more little ledger line, and that will be our C. So I'm going to draw it way up here in the stratosphere. And now we have our high C. So we have middle C, treble C, and high C. So I'm going to put that as well. High C. Now, because C is so common, there's so many songs that use C, whether they're for beginners or intermediate or advanced, whether they're for singers or instrumentalists or pianists or whole orchestras. C is just so common. So not only do we have names for the higher ones, and of course the middle one, we have names for the lower one as well. So let's find those. We're going to go down. This is F, E on the space, D on the line, and then C. So there's another C. And that's really fast. It's kind of nice to already have some of the notes in between. I'm going to put that C right there. And because this is on the bass clef, we're going to call it a bass C. Remember, it's 2 S's. Bass C. It's not very distinct. There, that's better. Okay, now we're going to go down C, B on the line, A on the space, G on the line, F on the space. We already have that. And now we're going to make a new line, and that would be our E. So below F is E, and then on the space, that would be the D, and then finally we'll have one more line, and we're going to make a C. So we have 5 C's now for the bass and treble together. And if you play a keyboard instrument, then this will actually look very familiar to you. Oftentimes in piano method books, you'll see all of the C's lined up like this. For a lot of other instruments, they might only use one or the other of the clefs. So if it's treble, you might only see 3 C's, or if they use bass, you might only see 3 C's. But for a keyboard instrument, then you would see all 5 of them lined out. And we'll give this one low C. So we have middle C in the middle between the treble and the bass. We have treble C on the treble clef. We have high C above the treble clef. For the bass, we have bass C, and then below the bass clef, we have our low C, and that gives us 5 C's. So, if you have your flashcards, especially if there's already flashcards from a music learning package, like note cards, you can find the ones for C. Here's your middle C. Notice that they give it in the treble and the bass, so the stem is going up and down. And we'll talk about stems with notes later on. We have treble C. We have the high C. And then we have the bass C. And finally, the low C. So that gives us the 5 C's. Add those to your practice pile and practice them as much as you can. The more you practice, the better they are, the easier they are, the more confident that you become. So, 5 C's, and you already have 2 F's for the bass clef and 2 G's for the treble. Practice them all, and as always, have a great day.